Hello, this is Esther from Stampin' Star Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to make this easy masked card using circles. I have a pre-cut piece of 3 7/8 by 5 5/8 white, basic white cardstock, and with the exactly same piece of card I've used a circle die and I've run that through the cut and emboss machine so that I've got a circle cut out in the middle where you want it placed on your actual card. Once that's cut out, you have the circle and then you'll have the negative as well. So you need both pieces for this project, and we're going to use the circle. I am actually just using the other side of what I used earlier. So I'm going to stick a little bit of blue tack just in the centre of the circle, or something tacky. If you've got some washi tape, just make sure the sticky comes off or something like that, or maybe a piece of post-it note or some tack. And then with the remaining piece of card, I'm going to use a couple of pieces of washi tape and I'm going to use them at the top as hinges. Make sure you take off the tackiness on the other side. Either put this on your clothes or your skin to take off the tacky so it doesn't stick too much to your card. Now this is going to be your template for your card, and because this is the same size it will fit nicely over your card that you're working on, and you're going to tuck those pieces of washi tape behind it so you've got a nice hinge effect there. So the first piece to do on this card is to create the shadowing around the bauble. So we need to place that circle back inside the mask, and because we've got our blue tack that should stick down. Then we're going to lift this piece up out the way for the minute, and then we're just going to work around our circle. So I've got some grey ink on here already. I'm not going to add any more ink because I don't want it to be too inky. And just in gentle circular motions, we're going to go around the edge of the circle. And this gives us a nice shadowing effect. Once this is done, you can lift up your circle and there you can see that lovely shadowing. So then to carry on and do the rest of your design, you want to bring back that top piece, and this now masks off that lovely shadowing that we've just done, and we can work inside the circle. So leave this down at all times until we're finished working on the centre of the circle. I'm just going to take a strip of scrap card, and I'm just going to literally tear it along the strip. So the next colour I'm going to work with is a dark blue, and I've added Starry Sky onto this brush. So this piece here is going to create our snow. So whatever you do, just make sure that the bottom covers the area you need to. We're going to work along the top where we've torn our paper. So I like to do these at angles. If you've got some nice bumps and lumps in your paper, it gives a nice texture. So not coming too high, we're going to go up a little bit. And again, just hold that card down tight while you rub it and add some colour on with the blending brush. As you can see, it gives this nice snowy effect. Then we're going to come, I've done what I shouldn't have. It's okay because you can usually fit things back on, so that's fine. I'm going to leave this there. I've got the all-important bit. So we're going to bring on our black ink. So next I'll be using Ocean Front, and there's a nice little sprig in there that I'm going to use coming out of the snow. So like I said, if you did what I did and moved the card, don't panic too much, you can usually replace it. So I'm going to just, that line there, you want it under the card, you don't want that bit stamped because you want it as if it's poking through the top of the snow. So I'm going to get that ready for next time, and I'm going to move my card, again at a slight angle. I'm going to come in with that same blue brush and do some more rubbing. Don't worry about going over your existing bit of stamping. So again, we're going to add some more foliage, roughly about there. You want to leave yourself a bit of space around here because we're going to have some more stamping to go up there. So when that's done, you can lift that off, and then I'm going to come in with another blending brush. So this has had a pretty peacock colour on it. We want to avoid going too low, we just want to blend these nice blue colours together. You can even come back in with your other blue if you want to. And then right at the top I like to do some yellow, as if the sun's shining from somewhere, just creating a bit of a landscape. So the next thing to feature is this little creature here, the lovely little polar bear. This is from Very Cute Christmas, and I'm going to have him not fully on the picture but just creeping in from the side here like that. And again, still leaving your mask on, I'm just going to come in with my Stampin' Blend to colour it in, and we're going to turn him into a silhouette. So where possible, just try and do strokes along your paper, and then I'm just going to use the edge to make sure that we've got a nice clean line where the polar bear finishes. And that gives him a nice silhouette. Okay, now we're going to create some branches coming down from the left side of the circle. So this is the leaf from Ringed with Nature, and I wanted to create like almost a weeping willow. So I'm going to stamp and then go up and stamp off to get a bit of shadowing. Pretend this is part of the same branch. Want some bits that are hanging lower. Okay, that'll do. And then using the snow, sorry about my voice, I've got a bit of a cold and my voice has decided to go. Using the snow from from the same Very Cute stamp set, I'm just going to add snow at the end of the branches as if he's shaken it and the snow is starting to come off of those branches. So try not to overdo it because you want it to look as natural as possible. So like I said, once you've done all your work in the centre of the circle, now's the time that you can lift it and do the great reveal. Ta-da! There you go. So everything is nicely encased in that circle using that masking technique. So we can take this off carefully. And then to create the bauble shape up here, I'm using the acorn cap from Ringed with Nature. And we're going to use this as the top of our bauble. So stamping in the black memento. So the tip, the stalk of the acorn does go off a little bit to the left, but artistic license. I'm just going to come in with a pencil and do a wiggly line. And this is going to be our string. And then if you want, you can go over it in a black pen. So I'm just going to use my black Stampin' Right marker and go over that line. Now I find that white gel pens can be a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. So I'm just going to try and add just a little bit of lighting to the bear, a highlight, and where I can just add a little bit to the leaves. Then using my Wink of Stella, I'm going to create a reflection on the side. Just try and do one brush stroke, don't be tempted to keep going back in, and then you might want to brush your brush off and then come back in and just do along the top of the snow. Then I've still got some of these embellishments left over, the adhesive backed glitter sequins. And I'm going to add on some of the smaller white ones, just to give the effect of more circles and some snow. Going to mount this onto some black card, and this helps it really to stand out. You can obviously add a sentiment onto your card if you wish. I quite like the simplicity of showing off that bauble. So this card is for the Christmas Stampathon 2024 and the theme is circles. So today I've used circles to create this card, as well as having those circles with the snowballs on there and the circle in the centre. So I hope you found that tip helpful for your masking, to use that layer on top of your card. So using the same size card, cutting out the circle and then creating yourself some hinges on the top, so then you can lift that up and down. Okay, so thank you ever so much for watching. Please go and check out over on Facebook Christmas Stampathon 2024 to see what other beautiful creations the team have done, and if you want to participate in this year's Christmas Stampathon 2024. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and enjoy your day. And the stamp set I'm using is Ring of Nature. Ringed with Nature, what is it called? Ringed with Nature. And I like this leafy branch here. No, that's the wrong one.